Hello, my name is Samar. I also go by Sam or First Time Panner. Any of those you want to call me, you can. This will be an update for my 5 4 3 2 1 project. I'm filming this a bit early, but I just am not ready to film my other videos that I was supposed to film today. So I'm going to cut my progress for the first month short a little bit and just get this first update up, but I will still be posting on the 5th. I always post my 5 4 3 2 1 update on the 5th. But yeah, this project was created by Elizabeth, who is Shiny Happy Pans on Instagram. She will be linked in the description box. And this is basically, long story short, you should watch my introduction if you want to hear the long version, but long version short, this is a project where you pan something that is 5 years old, 4 years old, and so on until a 1-year-old product. This is my third year doing this project. I always do only lip products, and my goal is to always finish them even though neither of those things are requirements for the project. But this year I wanted to change things up because I have so many lip products. So for my 5-year-old item, I'm actually panning 5 items. For my 4-year-old item, I'm panning 4 items, and so on until just one 1-year-old item. And again, all lip products, all finished goals. I do have one product that I'm swapping out, so I'll start talking finally about my items. No more rambling. I usually go from 5 to 1, but I think I'll start with my 1-year-old item first, and that is my Makeup by Mario. What is this? Moisture Glow Plumping Lip Serum in the shade Rosewood Glow. This was one of the Sephora birthday items in 2025, along with one of the lip pencils. But I thought this would go really well with a different lip pencil that I have in this project. And also, it's just kind of a product that I feel like would go bad very easily. And it was a mini, so I thought that would make things go very quickly. But this is a little bit annoying to use. I can't roll it up because it's one of those clicky things where once you roll it up, you cannot roll it back down. And this is you all know what this is, like the very gloopy, kind of gross lip gloss in a stick things that would just make a mess. But yeah, this is what it looks like. I'll give you a swatch, and just from that swatch, it's already like gross on the tube, so I'm gonna wipe it off on my hand. Whatever, it is what it is. But this is what it looks like. It's literally a lip gloss in a stick. It's a nice shade. It's like everything's looking very odd. I know I'm filming this and I really tried to film this before the sunset. The sun went down maybe like half an hour ago, and I started getting ready for this video 2 hours ago, but it's been a very crazy past few days, and I had a few calls that I had to make that ended up taking up over an hour of my time. So the sun has long since set. You can see all the dust, and now the lighting is very off, but I finally set up my new ring light. So hopefully tomorrow's video will look better because I'm planning on actually filming that when the sun is out. Anyway, this is what it looks like. Yeah, I just have been struggling to use this. My very first week after my intro, I was actually using this almost every single day because it was just going with a lot of the looks that I was doing with a palette that I was panning. But I would only put this on once a day because this is supposed to be like a plumping thing. First of all, it tastes horrible. It, like, no matter how much I blot it, it somehow always gets in my mouth and it tastes so horrible. It doesn't hurt. It's just like a minty plumping sensation, but the taste is awful, and it, like, throughout the day you will just get more and more of it in your mouth and you can taste it like all day. And then on top of that, it is very drying, which I feel like that's contradictory for a lip gloss. I know, like, it's a plumping product, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised, but I really thought a gloss would always be hydrating, and that is not the case. I cannot put this on more than once in a day because my lips will be like a desert. So all in all, this is slow progress, and I'm not sure when I'm going to finish it because I cannot see in the tube. But I mean, when I do use it, it's not a total hate pan. Like, I do think the looks that I get with this when I pair it with a lip liner are very, very pretty. I love the way it looks. And this is also, I have like a pink tone brown in this project. And then I have like a warm toned pink liquid lipstick in a different project. But I feel like this is the only like everyday pink shade that I have. So that's a plus for it too. Like, I just, when I want something this shade, this is what I'm reaching for. My two-year-old items are both lip oils, and they're both from the same line from LYS. These are the Speak Love Glossy Lip Treatment Oils. One is in the shade Dark Chocolate, which is the one that I have on my lips right now, and then the other one is in the shade Chocolate Cherry. So I'll give you swatches of these. This one here is Dark Chocolate, and again, it's what I'm wearing on my lips, and then this one is Chocolate Cherry. Again, I can't tell, like, I'll know once I'm editing, but right now I don't know what you'll be seeing, but this is just like a medium deep brown, like straight up neutral brown, and then it's like kind of looking warm in this lighting because I have yellow lighting on my face right now. Maybe I should change it. Okay, I think that cooled it down a little bit. And then this one is like a purple tone brown. I absolutely love this shade. I think this is, I've never tried the Ole Henriksen one, but I'm pretty sure, at least from what I've seen, that this is a dupe for that like really popular purple brown Ole Henriksen like lip peptide. I don't really know what it's called. And I just love the shade. I was wearing this so much last year. I've only worn these a few times this past month because I feel like I've gotten pretty even progress on almost all the products in here, except for one. But yeah, this is where they are. I realized that I forgot to mark them for the introduction, but this is where they are right now. I don't know if there are air bubbles in here. There might be, but it's hard to like get all the product to the bottom so that I can squeeze an air bubble out. So for now, this is just where they are. And then if there is an air bubble in it, I'll know when I get to it, I guess. But they're around the same level. Now onto my three-year-old items, and this is a lipstick, lip gloss, and lip liner, but I actually don't wear any of them together. The first one is my LYS lip liner in the shade Driven. Oh, it's the Speak Love Smooth Glide Lip Pencil, and this is what I wear the Makeup by Mario like rosewood lip gloss stick thing with. It's, let me just give you a swatch instead of trying to show you the color. This is what it looks like. It's literally just a slightly brown tone. Again, I can't tell what it looks like on your end, but it's a slightly brown toned rosewood, but slightly deeper than the lip gloss, which if I just wore the lip gloss on its own, it would be way too light for my lips, but paired with this, it looks so good. Like, I don't like the dramatic lip liner look. It's just not for me. This is just a hair darker than my lips, and it is just a good base for, or like a good outline for that lip gloss, and I absolutely love the combination. I'm so glad that I decided to not necessarily pan these together because I'm sure the lip liner will last longer than the gloss, but like, I'm glad that I thought to kind of put them into use together. I just realized I have to show you this on the paper. I'm not sure how I'll be using this once that lip gloss is done, but I'll cross that bridge when I get there. For now, let me show you the line marking. I was able to make progress on this, and I mean, from the looks of it, I've probably made more progress than I even wrote. But yeah, for only a week of use, or about a week of use, I wasn't tracking it, but I'm very, very happy with the progress that I made with this. I honestly was nervous until I like sat down and made all of my line markings. I was very nervous that I hadn't made any progress on anything, but I'm just very happy with what I did do. And then I have this Dose of Colors lip gloss in the shade 143. This is from, and also the lipstick that is 3 years old. This is from a collaboration with Orpha. I'm not sure who that person is, but I bought this set with also this lipstick and then a lip liner that I finished last year. The lipstick and lip gloss are way too light for me even now at my palest. Especially this lip gloss. It is so light. I'll give you a swatch. Like that is way too light for me. If I put this on I'm not gonna do it, but if I just put this on my lips right now, I would look absolutely insane. The way I've been using this is, I mean, I could use this over any dark lip color, but the only one that I have used it with is one of the dark brown lip liners that's also in this project. I kind of put that lip liner all over my lips and then put this on top, and then it creates almost the same color as what's on my lips now. But I like using this combination like with a lip liner before work because this lip oil, I also have a very similar shade in one of my 5-year-old products that's a lip gloss. So I kind of alternate between the two, but I keep that one in my work bag for touch-ups. And then for starting the day for work, I start with this lip liner and lip gloss combination because it just lasts so much longer than this lip oil. Like I've had to reapply this lip oil like 3 times in the past 2 hours because it just, that's the nature of lip oils. They don't last very long. They're primarily skincare. So I do prefer this for a work day. And as you can see, there is like not windowing, but like it looks kind of like cracks because it's very, I don't know, I feel like it's getting a little bit sparse in there. I always have to dip back in to like cover both my lips, which usually like when I first opened this did not happen. So I'm very excited. Hopefully next time I'll actually have like real windowing. I mean, like I just created a bit of windowing here, but I want some that's like consistent. Then as I was saying, the lipstick is called VHS. This one is also too light for me, not by that much, but it basically gives me concealer lip. So this is what it looks like here. It's a really nice, just neutral tone. And I was also able to make progress on this. And again, I think I made more progress than I actually put on the line markings, but I did make a tiny budge on this, and I think I could have gotten more use on this. The way I use this is I pair it with one of the, or like the darkest lip gloss that I have in this project. I would just put this on and then put that lip gloss on top, and it was a really great combination. It was probably after the like Makeup by Mario LYS lip liner combination, this was probably my next most used like lip combo within the first few weeks. But 2 weeks into using this, I just realized I wanted to declutter this product because it smells fine. It doesn't smell any type, it smells like, you know, a generic lipstick smell. Drop the cap. But I noticed like the last few times I wore this, when it would get in my mouth, it would just taste really bad. And then also it's like very stiff. Like when I try to put it on my lips, I would have to have my lips so moisturized and basically like have lip balm still on my lips for it to glide, because otherwise it would tug and be so difficult to get this on my lips. And I know it's supposed to be like an ultra matte formula. I think that was the vibe that this creator was going for, but I don't remember it being like that when I first got it. And that plus the horrible taste, I just think I need to get rid of this, especially because I was pairing it was something just to make it work. And also I remember when I first got this, the lipstick bullet was sweating. If you know what that is, it's like when condensation built up on the lipstick. I don't really know what that's necessarily from. It hadn't done that since I like first got it and wiped it off, and never did that again. But I'm wondering if maybe like there was just something about this initially that is making it go bad quickly, because again, this is only 3 years old. Other than a few products that went bad on me like right away that I think were just bad batches, I've never had a lipstick expire on me that was only 3 years old. And it's not even 3 years old yet. It's like by sometime in 2026 it will be 3 years old. So I decided to swap it out. Like I'm definitely decluttering this, and I'm swapping it for another 3-year-old product. Another lipstick. It's the REM Beauty, I don't know the full name of this lipstick, Classic Lipstick in the shade Cuddly. It's one of those slim lipsticks, and I'll give you a swatch. This is so beautiful. Like, I need to talk about this lipstick. First, here's a swatch of it. It's just like a mid-tone neutral brown. This is such a nice formula. I had been like, ever since I got it almost 3 years ago now, I've just been so excited about it. I'm like, I always look at it like, I can't wait to use that and pan that, but I just never did for whatever reason. I think because in my mind, because it's one of those slim lipsticks, I was like, oh, once I pan that, it'll take me no time, so I'm not in a rush to pan it. But now it's going on its 3rd year and I still haven't, like, I don't think I had even used it before putting it in this project, to be quite honest. And I knew that I wanted to pan a lipstick, like replace that lipstick with another lipstick, because this project is very gloss heavy this year. And I just like cannot be panning more glosses, and I don't want to have like only lipsticks to pan next year, because that would be very difficult. So I chose this and I'm very happy about it. I accidentally started using this without marking it on the paper, but even so, I do have like progress from when I realized and marked it initially. So as you can see, there is not much product in here at all. And this one was kind of difficult to mark. I even made a mistake, but that is how much progress I've made in the past 2 weeks, minus like the first few days of having it in. So I'm not worried about finishing this at all. I think it's not only is it like super tiny, and even in the few uses that I have on it, I've already used that much, but also this is kind of in my mind like a replacement for my favorite nude lipstick currently in my collection, which is the LYS Moisture Matte lipstick in the shade Hot Chocolate. That lipstick is like ever since my favorite nude lipstick from Revlon was discontinued, that lipstick has been my perfect neutral brown mid-tone lipstick. It's just so beautiful, and it's like a moisture matte formula, which is basically the same thing as this, where it's like a creamy matte, where it doesn't have any shine like, let's say, like a Milani Color Statement, but it's very comfortable on the lips. Like, I probably should have put it on now because it's just like, I want to show you the finish of it, but it is so comfortable. It like, if you wear it literally all day, it does start to kind of like get a little bit gloopy like in the corners of your lips, but you'd have to literally be wearing it all day. It is so comfortable. It doesn't budge. It's not like transfer proof, but it doesn't like, you'd have to smudge your lips for it to move around. It doesn't really like bunch up or anything like that. And then the color is nearly identical to the LYS Hot Chocolate, and I just love LYS Hot Chocolate because not only the formula, which this is basically the same formula of it, but the color that is like purely mid-tone neutral brown. It goes with almost everything. But the thing is, that is a holiday exclusive shade, and it did not come back for holiday 2025 for whatever reason, so I don't even know if I can get my hands on it anymore. And I was trying to like conserve it for those special occasions when I just really wanted to use it. But those lipsticks also go bad within like a year because it's a very clean brand, so I can't really be saving it like that. So now that I know that I have something that is almost identical to that lipstick, I feel better about using that one and kind of just like having this as a replacement if that one never comes back. So that was a nice revelation that you did not ask about and probably don't care about, but I just wanted to bring that up because every time I've used this, I've just loved using it so much. It's so nice, and this will definitely be a repurchase for me. Next is my 4-year-old items, and I have 2 of these like chubby stick type things, and then 2 lip liners. And I have to roll up my sleeves because I'm losing surface area. I think we'll start with the lip liners. I bought these in the same purchase at the end of 2022, so it just barely made it to the 4-year mark, like calendar years. But they're both dark brown lip liners. And they were both from like lip liner lipstick kits. The first one is my ABH lip liner in the shade Malt. It's I would say, like, for me, a deep brown. It's not the darkest brown lip liner I've ever had, but it is pretty deep to where I don't need to put on much of it for it to show up. So that's what it looks like. And then this one is the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat, just a mini in the shade Pillow Talk 3 Intense. And it is just slightly deeper than Malt. So this one here is the Pillow Talk one, and this one is the ABH Malt one. I did make progress on both of these. Malt actually has the most progress out of any product this month, at least as far as line markings. Oh, let me take the bottom of this off so you can actually see it. But this is how much progress I made this past month. I'm so happy about it. It's actually, in my opinion, quite a bit, so I'm very impressed with my usage. This is the lip liner that I use all over my lips, and then put this lip gloss on top. This is definitely like a traditional wooden pencil lip liner. It is not a like creamy gliding formula at all. I really have to tug at my lips to get this all over. But once I put it on my lips and I get the lip gloss on top, it, like I said, it really doesn't go anywhere until I wipe it off to have my mid-morning breakfast, because I don't eat breakfast when I first wake up. So it does last well for work. Then for the Charlotte Tilbury, which is a brand that I do not support, but I still want to use this lip liner up. This is how much progress I've made. So definitely not as much, but I'm still very happy with this progress because I only used this for one day. I think I reapplied it quite a few times, but I only used this for one day and still made that much progress on it. But I did notice that the pencil in here is like loose, or sorry, the product in here is loose from the rest of the pencil. So if I like moved it around, like I could probably take that out. I'm not going to because I want to actually use this up. But that tells me that this product is drying out, so I really need to use it as quickly as possible. I don't think it's going bad at all. It's been in my collection long enough and it's showing its age. I don't remember what I was even using this with, but the other two 4-year-old items are these two Revlon like chubby stick dupes, I guess. These are the Revlon Kiss Bombs in the shade Fresh Strawberry and Berry Burst. Berry Burst, I would say, is like the dupe for Super Strawberry, which is my favorite chubby stick from Clinique. And I bought these two and then a third one because I was looking for a dupe when I thought Super Strawberry was being discontinued. It was not. So now I pan Super Strawberry in last year's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I'm trying to get through these. So this is Berry Burst. This one is Fresh Strawberry. So Fresh Strawberry I just keep in my work bag or my purse. Just that's where it lives. Because this is, I feel like, when I don't have anything else that I want to touch up my lips with, this is just what I put on, because if I only put on one layer, you can't really see anything on my lips, but it just adds like a tiny bit of moisture so that my lips don't dry out, because I'm often dehydrated. And then Berry Burst, I think I only used twice, so I wasn't able to make a new line marking for this because it just would have been like, it only budged a tiny bit. It would have looked like just one thick line, like there wouldn't be a gap in between the lines. But I was able to make progress on Fresh Strawberry. Here's the progress that I made on Fresh Strawberry. So barely anything, but it's still progress, so I'm gonna take it. Yeah, maybe in the spring summertime I'll be wearing this more regularly and more heavily so that you can actually see the color. But for now, I guess it's just going to be slow and hopefully steady progress for those days when I just want to throw something on my lips, or maybe like I forgot to put something in my bag. So I just use this instead. Finally, all 5 of my 5-year-old items are NYX Butter Glosses. And this is just their original like non-sparkly formula. The first one is Fudge Me, which is that lip gloss that I was talking about that's like the same color as what I'm wearing on my lips. And then the combo where I do this lip liner and lip gloss, they're just all mid-tone neutral browns. So this is the one that I keep in my purse because it's just the easiest to apply. Like I just have to throw it on and it lasts longer than a lip oil. This one's Lava Cake, which is the lip gloss that I was wearing on top of the Dose of Colors lipstick that's too light for me. Now I've been using it with, I mentioned that I have another like warm pink in a different project, like liquid lipstick. Now I've been wearing this on top of that to get more use out of it because right now there's literally no use for me to wear like a mid-tone warm pink liquid lipstick on my lips. But when I pair it with this, it does look really nice. So I'm glad that I found another way to use this because this is just way too dark for me to use on its own. I forgot to give you swatches. So there is Fudge Me. Everything's looking so much warmer in the camera. And then there is Lava Cake. I'm really running out of space. Next is Spiked Toffee, which is that like pink tone brown gloss that I was talking about, that if I wear like this lip gloss and lip liner combo to work, usually I touch it up with this because this is still pink toned, but it's not quite as pink. Like it definitely still has brown in it. But this is what I use to touch up at work if I remember to put it in my bag. And this is what that looks like. Next is Caramelt, which is the only warm brown gloss that I have in this entire project. Like somehow I have all these like cool toned and neutral lip products, but only one warm lip product in this entire project, and there it is right there. Somehow this is looking warmer than this one, but I swear this is the warm tone gloss. So it's just like automatically my go-to anytime I'm wearing something warm toned. And then finally, the one that I literally only wore once, like not even any reapplications, is Brownie Drip. This previously was my favorite NYX Butter Gloss, and I still do really like it, but it is very red toned, so it hasn't gone with really anything that I've worn in the past month. Like as far as eyeshadows that I'm panning. So this is what it looks like here. Yeah, you can definitely tell on the camera that is very red toned. I absolutely love this gloss. Like I think it is so pretty, especially as like a statement lip. It's not that bold, but I feel like whenever I wear this, like my eyes just instantly go to my lips, which is why I'm careful with what I pair this with. But I'm sure in the summer I'll be getting so much use on this. If I haven't already taken the stopper out of this by then, this will probably be like my go-to purse gloss. With all that being said, I've been filming for over half an hour, so that is enough. But these are all of the lip products that I'm panning, except for this one, which is being decluttered, but I'm replacing it with that. So yeah, I'm very happy with my selection, and I feel like I have found really a use for almost all of these, and I'm able to spread my usage around and still make progress on everything. The only thing that I can't really show you progress on is the butter glosses for now, just because these are all, except for Caramelt, that warm brown gloss, which I was also unofficially panning last year. I just got lip gloss everywhere. Other than that, all the NYX butter glosses were almost unused. Like they had less than 10 uses on them each. So all of those are going to take a while to see like windowing and for me to take the stoppers out, which is probably good because once I do take the stoppers out, they will not be going in my purse anymore and progress will slow down. But yeah, I'm very happy that I was able to make considerable progress on everything in this project, nearly. Especially because I think there are like 15 items in this project. So I'm very excited to see what the first empty will be. I honestly couldn't tell you because again, this is a mini, but I have no idea how much I have left in here. The only other mini in this project is this lip liner, but it's competing for attention with the ABH one. And I just get more use out of the ABH one. Yeah, we'll see. Your guess is as good as mine. Let me know what you think I'm gonna finish first, but that will just be the end of this video. And I will see you in my next one. Until then, I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.